Welcome back to Faithful American, everybody. Hope you guys are doing great out there tonight. I'm excited. I'm getting ready to check out a new artist. That's always cool when you do something like that. And when I talk about check them out new, I mean I've never heard a thing. Never heard of them. Never heard them. Never seen them. I assume it's a guy. Name is Chris Webby. So this must be somebody else I've been sleeping on. There's several of you that have been telling me, "Hey, you got to check this guy out." And yeah, so tonight's the night, right? So, and the one you're all telling me to check out is Raw Thoughts 7. So, I mean, I'm Levi, calm down a little bit, buddy. Boy, Levi breathes so hard you can hear him knocking the table over. Go lay down, boy. But I have no idea. Are there 6 other Raw Thoughts? I don't know anything about this. I'm totally ignorant to this artist, but this is Raw Thoughts 7. So, I'm gonna watch this thing. If I like it, then I'll do some research. And if there's 6 others, then I guess you know what that means, right? So we'll have to go down that rabbit hole. Yeah, don't know nothing. Old, young, don't know nothing about this cat. So we're gonna check it out. Okay, a little bit about my channel, just real quick. Only been out here a couple months. Started, I think, New Year's Day, right? So the faithful piece, faithful American. My faith is strong. I'm on my journey with the Lord, and at the end of my videos, I do a small piece of scripture. Okay, so I read that piece of scripture. Sometimes I tie it back to the video. I'm not that savvy and that much of an expert to be able to just whip out verses after I see something that relate, guys. I'm just too early in my journey from that. But I've got some favorite pieces that help me every day, so I'll read one of those at the end. If that's something you're open to or you're looking forward to, that's where it's going to be. If that's something you're really not interested in and don't want to see, then I'm telling you where it's at. It's after the reaction, okay? And then the American piece to the title of my channel is just I'm a proud American, man. I love the country, love the flag. I'm pro US all the way. I'm a patriot, okay? So I don't entertain all that other stuff, putting us down all the time and everything. Doesn't mean we're perfect, but I'm not a hater, man, especially not on the country. Okay, I think 100 some pieces of content out there. I'm doing a pretty decent job. I work a full-time job. It's a serious job, but I've got my evenings to myself. I live alone, and on the weekends, if I'm not traveling to visit family or something like that, then I'll put a couple pieces out. So I think it'd be worth your time to check it out. There's some good music reactions out there. Good artists anyway. I don't know how good the reactions are, but I got I think over 50 reaction videos, and then there's other content out there. I put some playlists together, so it's real organized. You can just check it out real easy. I've got archery stuff. You can see I'm in my archery room. Duck decoy stuff. I carve decoys. I collect decoys. Gun reviews. I mean, I've got a ton of those lined up, guys. I just got to get time to do them, but I've got some out there already. But I'm a gun nut, so it is what it is. I love them. Yeah. And what else am I missing, man? Some politics and a couple other things. Anyway, just go check it out, mess around. Got to be something that you'd be interested in. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed, I really appreciate if you would. If you have, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I mean, I think I'm approaching 1,800. So, man, if I could hit 2,000, that'd be amazing. I never thought I'd hit 1,000. And yeah, let's see. Let's keep it going. As long as I'm having a good time and you guys are watching it, I'll keep doing it. All right, let's not waste any more time here. Let's get into this thing. No idea what to expect. That's kind of exciting. You guys usually give me good recommendations, though, so we're going to see. Chris Webby, Raw Thoughts 7.
Well,
Look at that, man. The human eye. Wow, that's wild, man. It's probably AI, I would imagine, yeah. All right. It's got that creepy music in the beginning. Let me check. Closed caption not available. All right, well, just going to have to listen.
well, here we go again.
Once upon a time in our rewritten history, 13 bloodlines rose to power wickedly. They came from ancient lands.
Man, listen to that voice. That's unique. Wow. Okay. So far, so good. Let's go.
Once upon a time in our rewritten history, 13 bloodlines rose to power wickedly. They came from ancient lands with depravity and vices, like usury and rape and ritual sacrifices. They worshipped evil gods, but they kept the secrets hidden as they
Who's he talking about? The Democrat Party? Is that Pelosi trying to slip away down there in that hallway there? Things moving a little too smooth, a little too fast for Pelosi. We know it ain't Biden. I'm just joking, guys. Kinda. Talking about wicked bloodlines. 13 bloodlines. Who's he talking about here?
time in our rewritten history. 13 bloodlines rose to power wickedly. They came from ancient lands with depravity and vices, like usury and rape and ritual sacrifices. They worshipped evil gods, but they kept the secrets hidden as they infiltrated and hijacked other religions. They conquered other countries and they printed all the money while they plotted on a plan for the control of everybody. And here we are.
Is this like an Illuminati type of thing, man, where these elitists running the world from the very beginning? Is that what this is? It's going to be interesting if it is. I'm down for a little bit of that, you know, a little conspiracy, master conspiracy.
Conquered other countries and they printed all the money while they plotted on a plan for the control of everybody. And here we are now, still on the same path, with the devil in the details. You could do the math. Only God's got the map with the one road back. On the human racetrack, we passed the last lap with your pedophiles and Illuminati puppets operating in the shadows like roaches evading justice.
That's what it is, man. He's got a good flow. He sounds good. I like him, man. I like it. I like the content too, man. It's gonna be good. Okay, sorry guys, man. I just gotta check it out. First time hearing this guy, so I'm trying to the sound, the sight. What's he talking about? What's he all about? So.
Back on the human racetrack, we passed the last lap with your pedophiles and Illuminati puppets operating in the shadows like roaches evading justice, subliminally teaching the wicked ways to the public, whether we knew it or not. Now we're all a product of it. See, they desecrated nature and set fire to the wilderness, filled us with their poison and they wired us for sinfulness, stole our ancient knowledge and left us broken and ignorant, and stole our sons and daughters and fed on the stolen innocence. They groomed our behavior and turned us on our neighbors, took away our promise and offered us false saviors. But something's gotta give when you're ruled by the takers, and in the end, us and them will meet the same maker. So I dedicate the song to those.
Man, this is good, buddy. I believe it too, man. I'm down for a lot of what he's saying, man. A lot of this stuff's not happening organically, I can tell you. Manipulation and control, man. But he's right? There's one God, one maker. We on the last lap. We're gonna have to answer. Yeah, I like it, man. Ooh, I might have found a new guy here. Might have found a new one. Let's go back a little bit here. Y'all don't mind.
Knowledge and left us broken and ignorant, and stole our sons and daughters and fed on the stolen innocence. They groomed our behavior and turned us on our neighbors, took away our promise and offered us false saviors. But something's gotta give when you're ruled by the takers, and in the end, us and them will meet the same maker. So I dedicate the song to those who lost their life and paid the price to tell the truth for what they thought was right. Those who up against the odds answered for the call to fight, and now it's time that the fucking darkness is brought to light.
That's a pretty good intro.
It's time to load this chamber
Load it, man.
and aim at the head of the monster now. So go and grab a slice of Pizzagate. John Podesta's here to serve you each a plate. Tony's pouring fresh adrenochrome you really need to taste. And Barack bought the hot dogs for over 60K.
I thought that's what he said. Podesta. So he's gonna rattle through them, huh? He's redacted. Look at his redacted lyrics. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. So go grab a slice. Yeah, John Podesta here to serve you each a plate. Oh man, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be true too, I'm sure. Let's see if he hits both sides. He should. You know, it's not all one way now. Come on.
Serve you each a plate. Tony's pouring fresh adrenochrome you really need to taste. And Barack bought the hot dogs for over 60K in just a single day. That's what our taxes went to pay. Careful though, he'll take you paddleboarding if you tell his secrets. And stay away from his husband. She's meaner than he is.
Stay away from his husband. Oh man, man. Y'all seen them pictures out there, dude. I know some of them are doctored, but I don't know, man. It's hard to tell now with AI, man. You see some of these videos and stuff. If we'd have got a hot dog, though, man, if you could at least get a hot dog for 60K, I think that'd actually be better than what we're getting right now. Hope that wasn't loud me taking a drink. I apologize, guys. I got a little dehydration going on. Probably not the best thing to be drinking, but I'm a ginger ale nut. All right, let's go back. Y'all don't care about that.
Really need to taste, and Barack bought the hot dogs for over 60K in just a single day. That's what our taxes went to pay. Careful though, he'll take you paddleboarding if you tell his secrets, and stay away from his husband. She's meaner than he is, and Bill Gates is over there with a syringe and gloves, cause he likes to vaccinate the kids before he drinks their blood. And who's that chewing on a pineal gland? Oh, that's just Hillary with all that frazzle drip on her hands. That's red-handed. And there's Bill with jizz on his pants. Galena wipe the stains when they're playing from Israel land. So someone grab the spirit cooker if you looking for the gravy. Abramovich, who is not a witch, well, maybe. And Gaga don't drink the goo-goo from little babies. That's crazy. She's honestly a really nice lady. And look, it's Kevin Spacey right off the set of a movie. He shot in his basement with a child and George Clooney. Weinstein funded it, Spielberg directed it, and Bono made the music and sang at a kid's benefit. And George H.W. Bush is pulling the car up with every man in his family, even Barbara. Ellen's on the way from Diddy's house with Sean Carter, cause here at Comet Ping Pong, the club is what you're part of. Oprah's on the way, but she'll be late, she's stuck in human traffic. We'll just have to film the sacrifice and show it to her after. Go and throw it on a lacy drive, but don't be losing that shit. Where's Anthony Weiner's computer? I thought that Huma had it. Just relax, take a nap with that guy.
Boy, he's smooth, man. He's got a lot of influences. I'm not going to mention the names. You guys know a little bit who he sounds like and all, different pieces. But, man, smooth flow, creative. It's funny, but it's true. He's hitting all of them up. Endless material, man, our politicians. Endless material. If you're creative, endless. I mean, look at Tom McDonald. I mean, he could sing till he's 120. Ay. Man, it's a shame though, man, all this stuff. Yeah, that Barack thing, I guess he said he spent 60 grand in one day on hot dogs. I guess he was saying that's a fact. That happened. I hadn't heard that one. I'm a political junkie too, man. I'm up on most all this stuff. So all these people he's talking about, I know every one of them. Let's go back just a touch.
Where's Anthony Weiner's computer? I thought that Huma had it. Just relax, take a nap with that guy in the Biden mask. Even if they catch us, we'll be fine. Just give it time to pass. Jeffrey's got our back, this shit is under control, cause he reports directly to the people running the show. Well, gee, who could that be? What a mystery. Even with the evidence, there's not a single hint to see. And these conspiracies have been mistaken all along. So I guess we'll never know just what is really going on. But before you call it,
I know he's talking about Jeffrey and everything after that, man, and I guess the insinuation about Trump, but look, man, I don't know. I'm not defending anybody. This Epstein stuff, we're never going to truly know. I think that guy had too much dirt on too many powerful people, obviously. That's what we all think. But, I mean, at least they're releasing this stuff, right? Because, trust me, if they had something on Trump, you think Biden and them would have sat on that for 4 years? Hell no. That would have been everywhere. And they had all this crap for 4 years. And they released nothing, okay? I know everybody's wearing Cash Patel out. And Bongino and Pam Bondi. I know you're wearing them all out. And I'm not saying they handled everything perfectly. That's not what I'm saying. And she exaggerated the delivery of it and everything. But, hey, guys, they put out millions of damn documents, okay? And some of it's going to be redacted. It is what it is. But at least they put it forth. That's my point. You know what I mean? They're the only ones that did. Nobody else did. And now you don't hear a peep from a lot of those cats.
Semitism, try to listen and think how I said those families infiltrated religions. At the head of every snake is a servant of Satanism. Shit, the Vatican been human trafficking since the beginning. But one little country has become their seat of power, where they plot on pandemics and wars and twin towers. Babylonian Talmudism has been their recipe, and they've been sacrificing the fucking children for centuries. And they don't give a fuck about us. We're just goy, cattle, subhuman, only here to be destroyed and extorted and abused and ruled over with lies. Don't forget, guys, they're our greatest allies. Oh, man, this song is going to get me in some fucking trouble.
Yeah, I guess I'll go back and listen to it again, but he's talking about Israel. I'm sure. Let me listen to what he just said there.
Plot on pandemics and wars and twin towers. Babylonian Talmudism has been the recipe, and they've been sacrificing the fucking children for centuries. And they don't give a fuck about us. We're just goy, cattle, subhuman, only here to be destroyed and extorted and abused and ruled over with lies. But don't forget, guys, they're our greatest allies. Oh man, this song is gonna get me in some fucking trouble.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it did or it didn't. It probably won't these days, man. I'm not saying you're in trouble with me because you don't care. You don't know me. But yeah, I'm not an Israel basher, guys. So I'm not anti Semitic. And I don't think it's anti Semitic to criticize Israel. Okay. You can criticize Israel. It's okay. You can criticize anybody. I mean, it's fair. Fair is fair. But the demonization of Israel and the Jewish people and everything that I'm not down with that, man. I'm not down with that. And trust me, they are our only ally over in that region, and it's a big region, and it's an important region. And they're the only thing close because they're the only democracy, right? And we're connected religiously, right? Judeo-Christian beliefs. There would be no Christianity without Judaism. Okay, so they're the closest thing we have spiritually, culturally, yeah. And they're a little teeny place of 9 million people right in the heart of a ton of places that want to wipe them off the earth. Okay, it's every day. Come on, we all know it. But there's a huge anti-Semitic what's the right word I'm looking for? I don't know, man. It's not even a movement. It's obviously just being thrown wide open these past few years, especially since October 7th, right? A ton of people that are anti-Semitic. There's so many people that hate the Jews, it's not even funny, and I'm not one of them. I don't condone it. I'm against it. If I hear somebody saying some silly stuff, I speak up about it, okay? Because, yeah, I just do. It's the right thing to do. So I don't mind criticizing them, but they're not the evil whatever that they're made out to be by a lot of people. I reject that.
Oh man, this song is gonna get me in some fucking trouble. That Khazarian Mafia's watching you with the fallen angels and Nephilim. It's time to rid society's closet of all the skeletons. So let me just be crystal fucking clear and set a precedent. If Trump is proven part of it, then burn him with the rest of them. Anyone taking cookies out of Epstein's jar, every Rachel Chandler handler in Epstein's car. And if he's really still alive, his judgment will come when he's mono with God. That's an Epstein bar. We gotta break the mind control of these secret societies that kept us locked in our perception. Then they threw away the keys, making sure we never leave. And that everyone we see are incriminated, guilty celebrities on the screens who've been living double lives in the company of snakes, with the fucking balls to laugh at it right in front of our face. And it's hard when we grew up to love a lot of these stars, but it's time we see the monsters for exactly who they are. And fully cut ties with the idols of our youth, cause our childhood heroes have been hiding from the truth.
Idolatry, man. I'm with him. He's speaking a lot of truth there. Hollywood, man, they are just, that's a wretched place, man. A lot of evil there. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And that's where a lot of that scheming comes in. At the beginning of the song, man, I think, who knows what lies beneath that whole monster. Whew. Let's go back just a touch. All right.
Laugh at it right in front of our face. And it's hard when we grew up to love a lot of these stars, but it's time we see the monsters for exactly who they are. And fully cut ties with the idols of our youth, cause our childhood heroes have been hiding from the truth. But the reckoning is coming, ain't no running from the proof. So give every sick fuck at the pizzeria a noose. At the all white parties, I show up in black, pulling up the eyes wide shut in a ski mask, kerosene in hand while I'm flicking a lit match, and burn it all down till it's nothing but ash. Raw thoughts. Now it's feeling like the whole world's cursed.
Was that Wall Street with the bull? Is that what that's all about? I guess that's what that's supposed to symbolize, huh? That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I guess he's talking greed and power and money and corruption and yeah.
Pulling up the eyes wide shut in a ski mask, kerosene in hand while I'm flicking a lit match, and burn it all down till it's nothing but ash. Raw thoughts.
Raw thoughts.
And now it's feeling like the whole world's cursed. The devil lurks while he ushers in this hell on earth. And a one world government's looming out in the distance. A new world order is coming for the resistance. Well, all we do is bicker till it's ripping us apart. As the
They trying to go there, man. The new world order and the one world government, all that. There's one guy I know he's bashing a little bit on Trump, or at least he's saying, "Hey, if he's part of this Epstein thing, of course, if he is, but if he isn't, shut up about it." You know what I mean? I'm tired of hearing people just try and hook that man up for every damn thing in the world. Okay, he's not Satan. He's not the Antichrist. And what he's talking about right there, he's the one damn guy that is fighting against this world order, one government, globalism, blah, blah, blah. I mean, everyone else is driving towards that. He's the one guy standing up for us. And that's it, guys. One guy. We got about 2.5 years of him left. We're going to miss him when he's gone. You ain't got to love everything about him. He drives me crazy sometimes. But policy-wise, I'm 100 with him. 100. He's fighting it because I'm telling you, that's the way they want to go. No doubt.
all we do is bicker till it's ripping us apart. As the globalists controlling us and stripping us for parts, while they reset the score on the brink of world war. As I look around, I don't recognize it anymore. Feel a wheeze from the geoengineering on the breeze, while they blocking out the sky right in front of us to see. Fucking with us with the frequencies of 5G, interacting with the graphene from the vaccines. And the food that we eat is poisoned down to the seeds. Hard to even call it food when Pfizer's making the cheese, while the algorithm focused us on how we disagree. They've been building us a...
I don't know. It depends how you look at the food thing, man. I heard an interesting, I forget who it was. Anyway, you know, people put down the processed food and, you know, and for sure processed food, man, you know, it depends. The ingredients, they're not all good for you and it can cause blah, blah, blah. I get all that, man. But before foods were processed, man, there was a lot of starvation. People didn't live very long. You couldn't keep food right. You know what I mean? And, really, it's been the key to food being available for a hell of a lot more people for a longer period of time. And it's, you know, it may not be great for you depending on how it's processed, what all's in it. But my point is just that, you know, all food processing is not bad. Okay. It keeps people eating, it keeps you full, and we're living longer than we ever have. Okay. So, but I get it. I mean, there's a lot of crap out there. But I don't know that I trust any, well, I can tell you this right now. I don't trust any person or any board to decide what is or what is not. I mean, this whole damn song's talking about you can't trust any of these people. So, yeah, I think you make your own decisions on your food, right? That's the other thing. We have plenty of selection. There's plenty of choice, you know. I think as Americans, like I work with a lot of people from other countries, right? So predominantly I work with people in my particular job from people from everywhere, man. Germany, France, Brazil, China. I mean, just all over the place. Portugal, Argentina. And they freak out when they come here, man. They go in a grocery store or a Walmart. They're like, and these places are not third world countries, okay? But they're just blown away. They can't imagine, they can't understand the choice that we have. 83 types of mayonnaise, 25 types of mustard, you know, meat selections like crazy, fresh vegetables everywhere, canned goods, forget about it. It's just whatever you want. We have so much, man. And when you travel, even when you go to places that are nice, you don't have anything like that. I mean, very small, the selection. So, I don't know. We're spoiled and we act spoiled. You know, we like to complain about things. So I think maybe a little bit of that. I'm not a Chris Webby hater. I'm just saying.
To the seeds, hard to even call it food when Pfizer's making the cheese, while the algorithm focused us on how we disagree. They've been building us a prison with digital IDs. So this ain't an act of violence, it's an act of defiance. It's a fucking middle finger to these pedophile tyrants, a reminder to the rebels who won't give them their compliance when the pressure's on, never getting threatened into silence, and still hit the field while the home team's losing. Keep a cool head through the cries and confusion. Keep an open mind through the lies and illusions. And try to be a good human. So one last time, this the finale, put it to bed. Because after this, there won't be nothing left to be said. And I hope that after all of this, at least I made you think. That was always my intention for sharing what's in my head. It was never about the vision, I just needed y'all to...
Man, you telling me that what he's saying there's more of these. And I'm coming in at the tail end. He said this is the last one. I seem to do this with everybody. I did the same thing with Ren, right? My first Ren, ever hearing Ren reaction was Starry Night. I did it. I loved it. I was blown away. And they're like, hey, dude, you're coming into the tail end of this thing. Sounds like what I just, that's what I just did right here. Yeah, okay, but I dig it, man. I'm gonna play that back because he's talking about hey, he was just trying to get us to think about it. And this song's been, I mean, I agree with 95% of this song. You know, it's mainly the way I see it. What I'm hearing from it is just the whole power structure behind the scenes, pulling all the strings, controlling everything, leading us down the path they want to lead us to, keeping us in the dark, lying to us, total control, slaves to the system, whatever. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hearing. And there's probably a lot of truth to that. No doubt about it. All right.
Ain't an act of violence, it's an act of defiance. It's a fucking middle finger to these pedophile tyrants. A reminder to the rebels who won't give them their compliance. When the pressure's on, never getting threatened into silence. And still hit the field while the home team's losing. Keep a cool head through the cries and confusion. Keep an open mind through the lies and illusions.
Home field's got to play, though. You know what I'm saying? We might be losing, but we need to play. That's part of why I started this channel. Is I'm a nobody, okay? But I have a voice, same as everybody's got a voice. And he's speaking out, I'm speaking out, right? So I've changed. So I used to be quiet, would never do this, outside my comfort zone. Not anymore, man. That's part of the problem of the home team. Home team is just too silent, watching all this crazy stuff happen. We need to stop it. We need to stand up for what we believe in. We need to keep our our tradition, some of our traditions and our morals and our, we need to keep this thing from burning to the ground. That's what we need to do. So home team's got to step up, not just whine about it and cry about it, okay?
Open mind through the lies and illusions, and try to be a good human. So one last time, this the finale, put it to bed, because after this there won't be nothing left to be said. And I hope that after all of this, at least I made you think. That was always my intention for sharing what's in my head. It was never about the vision, I just needed y'all to listen and wake the fuck up from this nightmare that we live in. So hate or love it if I got you to question the system. With all these raw thoughts, then I accomplished the mission. And the thoughts were my own, in a world where the loudest opposition is controlled. I don't claim to have the answer, really all I've ever known is I gotta speak on it if I feel it in my bones. I've been right about a lot of things, wrong about some others, shadow banned and demonized, still I never stuttered. Cause from the very start, I just said what's in my heart. So one last time, raw thoughts, motherfucker.
Raw thoughts, man. What's that old guy doing? Man, he's pretty ripped. Yeah, I don't really want to be sitting here watching that. What can we do here? At least make it smaller. All right. Yeah, man. I don't know. I'm down with that. That was pretty awesome. I enjoyed it. It's like he said, right? He's right about a lot of stuff, wrong about some others. That's all of us. Okay, and he's gonna speak out there and speak his mind. Same thing as me. That's what I do. I get some hate in the comments. It bothered me in the beginning, but I just whatever, man. I'm not worried about it, right? So I'm not spending my time hating or arguing or fighting with anybody. Yeah. Wow. Pretty good artist. Now I get to check out, man. I guess it sounds like there's 6 more of those raw thoughts, so that's gonna be a problem. That's a good problem, though, if it's true. All right, let's pick out a piece of scripture here, guys. Let's see. I'm a little ill prepared today. I didn't have one picked out. Let's see if one hits me. I mean, here's one I haven't covered before, right? But I like this one, right? Because it's talking about, I don't know, when there's whatever forces against you or evil or enemies or whatever. And that's kind of what he's talking about, is this class of people that's trying to control us all. I don't know. It's not an exact match, but let's go for it. Isaiah 54:17. I love Isaiah, man. So Isaiah is an amazing book in the Bible. I mean, they're all amazing, but Isaiah, I'm learning more and more about the Bible. And, I guess that was about 700 years, give or take, before Christ was born. And it's got a lot of prophecy in there, man. I mean, the prophet Isaiah, You got Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John in the New Testament. Those are the four Gospels. And something I've heard people talk about is there's actually a fifth Gospel, and it's actually the first one, and it's Isaiah 53. Okay, so it's one chapter before what I'm getting ready to hit here, but Isaiah 53, it's amazing. You know, it actually starts at the end of 52, goes through 53 and a touch of 54, but it's laying out the coming of Jesus and, you know, how he lived his life, what he did for us, his death. I mean, it talks about his 700 years in detail. And the neat thing about Isaiah is, you know, when they found the Dead Sea Scrolls, supposedly Isaiah was complete. It was found complete, you know, not just portions or pieces or whatever, complete. And when you looked at the translation of from the original to now, word for word exact, no changes, dead on. Okay, Isaiah 54:17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. Man, I love that sentence. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. Wow. That's a great piece of scripture, right? So be with the Lord. Commit yourself to Jesus Christ. Be with the Lord. Be in the Word every day. Pray to Him. Talk to Him. Have a relationship. And no weapon that's formed against you will prosper. Okay? Doesn't mean you go through life without anything touching you, but take care of what's important. Okay? Take care of what's important. All right. So thanks a lot for watching this video, man. It was a blast. Exciting watching somebody new. I dig it. And yeah, I'm definitely going to check out some more Chris. So as soon as I stop this, I'm going to see if there's 6 more raw thoughts. And then that gives me a list. If there's something else out there great from this guy, go ahead and hit me up in the comments and let me know what it is. All right. Till I see you next time, God bless all of you.